Hey friends, welcome back. This is Harish. Today, as most of you have voted in the post I put up recently, we are going to discuss about two badminton rackets, and we are going to discuss about the features, its specifications, and a lot more details in it. So after watching this video, you will get a beautiful idea about what type of rackets are there and what racket suits you best. So watch this video till the end and make sure you have subscribed to this channel so that you can get brand new videos right in your home screen. Now let's get started. So first, let's see what rackets are we going to discuss in today's video. As this is the first proper comparison video, I thought of taking rackets from the same company and for more or less the same type of usage itself. So we are taking Yonex in this video, as Yonex is one of the popular badminton companies and first few companies when badminton was originally founded. So in that Yonex company, we are going to take my favorite two rackets of all time till date. This wouldn't only be my favorite racket, it can be your favorite racket also. So if any of these rackets is your favorite, make sure you comment below what is it. And the two rackets for comparison are Racquet 7 from Yonex and Dura 10 from the same Yonex. You may think why I chose these two rackets for this video. These rackets are best suited for advanced and elite level players, and also these rackets are best comfortable for singles game rather than doubles game. I'm saying it again, these rackets are suited for both, but highest suitability is for singles rather than doubles. If you think any of these rackets is more suitable for or more comfortable for doubles, then good for you. So first we will compare both the rackets based on the frame, as this is one of the first common things you can compare on. So when we start with Dura 10, this is probably one of the first rackets to have a first rackets in badminton history to have a dual frame for different modes of gameplay. For instance, if you want to play an attacking shot, you should play with the side which is more blunt than the other side. In the latest edition of Dura 10, you don't get any confusion because they have labeled which is forehand side for you itself. So you don't get confused often. But on the other hand, Racquet 7 does not have any dual frame concept thing, but this racket has combined both the frames in a single racket throughout the frame. So it doesn't matter which side of the racket you play, it both has the same effect. This racket has the comfort you need to have in a singles game, because having a single type of frame throughout the racket doesn't get you confused which side of the racket you should play. Second basis is the grip handle. Dura 10 is unique only because of the dual frame concept. So other than that, nothing is unique comparing to other rackets. Although Dura 10 is the first racket to bring in different grip handle sizes, because it doesn't matter whether your hand is small or normal or large than usual. You can choose whichever grip size is comfortable for you and you can buy your racket. But when it comes to Racquet 7, it has the same default size, default grip handle size as before, because Racquet 7 came way before Dura 10. So Yonex didn't introduce different grip handle sizes at that time. But any player can play with Racquet 7. The only issue they face is they have slightly difficulty in playing because of the grip size. This can even change the game a little bit, so I suggest you should not take that risk. But if you can adjust that change and still get your whole game, great for you. Next is the weight of the racket. Dura 10 is slightly head weighted. You may think it is not true, it can even label it in the racket itself. But when you start to get the racket and start to feel it, you will get to know that it is indeed a head heavy racket. But on the other hand, Racquet 7 is completely an even balanced racket. The main difference between an even weighted racket and a head heavy racket is mainly one thing. An even weighted racket is an all-rounder. But when it comes to a head heavy racket, it gives you an advantage of hitting the smashes more deeper and taking the different shot with a little difficulty. But when you start getting the flow with the racket and when you start to sync with it, it will become a piece of cake for you. The last comparison we are going to take in this video is the gameplay of the racket. Most of the players doesn't care about the specs or the features of the racket and all. They will just see whether this racket suits them or not. Simple. So we will start from the Racquet 7 as it is the eldest. And before we start, this is purely about my opinion. So Racquet 7 is one such racket that is cost effective, even weighted, and most importantly comfortable when you are playing a singles game. When it comes to doubles game, you may face a little difficulty when it comes to the attacking region, as you may not get much credibility as compared to the rackets made especially for doubles like Astrox 88D or 88S. So overall, out of 10 being the highest, for aux saber I will give 9 out of 10, considering the comfort and the belongingness when you start to get syncing with the racket and all. So starting with Dura 10, it is unique. It is reasonable price than most of the badminton rackets upcoming now in Yonex or any other companies, and comfort, just wow. In a singles game, it kind of has a magic in the racket. That's why even the king use it, right? You will feel the magic in the racket only when you play a game with it. But one disadvantage in Dura 10 is the first production of Dura 10 was way more better than the second edition of Dura 10. This can only be told by the players who have played with both the rackets for a considerable amount of time. If you agree with it, post it in the comments below. I am not saying the magic is not there in the second edition, it is just lesser than the first one. You will get the feel of, even though this is great, it is not that. I bet you will. But apart from that one, this racket is much more better than the other rackets. And according to me, I rate this racket 9.5 out of 10 according to the, considering the unique features and comfort and all of the stuff I said just now. And that's all for today, friends. I hope that you got some interesting facts and information that you haven't known before I told you now. And in case if it is true, hit that like button and you can share your thoughts in the comment section below. You can share this video with your friends and family who play badminton and want to buy a new racket or anything like that. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do it right now, otherwise you may not get the important information or workouts or interesting facts you may want, which may come right up soon. So wait for it and do it right now. And if you want to get any racket compared with something else, you can put it in the comment section below and I will add it right up the list. And I will meet you friends in the next video with more interesting concepts. Until then, this is Harish from Badminton Time. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you friends. Have a nice week. Peace.